All right, welcome back. For those of you who watched the regular Dollar Bin video, this is my honorable mentions portion of the presentation. Just a little separate video, which is a couple of extra books that I'd like to throw out there for you guys. So thanks for coming back to check this out. Now, with Falcon and Winter Soldier both being in this series and formerly Caps in the comic books, we're not entirely sure how they're going to handle it, on the show. But there are a couple of books that I think have some mild interest that we should be paying attention to. So looking at Bucky and Bucky becoming Cap, apart from Bucky dying many years ago, and then coming back in Captain America 8, and then apparently dying again, and then going off into it's comic books, guys, in and out. Guys, dead, they're not dead, dead, not dead. But here we have in Captain America 25. We have Bucky once again returning from basically death once again. Here he is with Namor, the Submariner, and we see that Bucky is yet again still alive in Captain America 25. So maybe something that could be interesting down the line if we get another death where he might return, and maybe he returns with the Submariner. That's a possibility. Now, while we get that little one-page splash teaser at the end of Captain America 25, we actually see him reintroduced back into Marvel canon and reintroduced to our current Sam Wilson Captain America in Secret Empire number 8. Now, in this part of the series, we have Steve Rogers Captain America, or a version of Steve Rogers, who is the Hydra Cap, the villainous Cap, and we have Sam Wilson as the good guy Captain America. And in this issue, we get return of Bucky. Basically, Namor shows up and he brings Bucky along with him, and Sam's just like, Bucky? He's just shocked. He's just befuddled. He doesn't know what's going on. So here we get these two kind of teaming back up again in a fashion in this issue. So it's mildly interesting. It's not a huge deal, but it's something worth noting, because as I brought up in the regular Dollar Bin digging the first time these two worked together in Captain America 37 and 38, this is kind of the two of them coming together again, but with roles reversed, as now Sam is Cap instead of Bucky, where they come working together. So I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting counterpoint to that one, so I just figured I'd pick this book out. Now, for my next honorable mention, I'm going to go back to something I talked about a couple months ago. I think it was in January when I first dropped some books related to Falcon and Winter Soldier, and that was talking about Ricky Barnes' Nomad. Definitely still a great series to go pick up if you can find it. So issues 1 through 5, go find them if you can, because they're not easy to find, and who knows if she shows up in the MCU, but they're definitely interesting books and good reads. But I'm not sure if most of you are aware that she actually was a backup feature character in the regular Captain America run for like a good number of books. So here, I'm going to give you, in another book that I've talked about before, this Captain America 606. Awesome Baron Zemo cover. And that's why I brought it up last time. Just awesome Baron Zemo cover. But if you look down at that bottom corner, you're also getting a little backstory of Nomad in here. So you're getting a Ricky Barnes story in this issue, just a few pages, a little taste of an ongoing that runs again through about a dozen issues or so. So definitely keep an eye out for these. That was issue 606, but this kind of carries through issue 615, where she's no longer getting that special feature on the cover that's letting you know that she's in there, but she's still in there. This is the last issue where she's getting the backups in Captain America, and you can see it's Never Sunny in Philadelphia. Nice little play on that that great show on FX, but it's a nice little backup story, and you can see here she's going to carry on her stories over into Onslaught, Unleashed, or whatever other book she moved on to from after here. She hasn't really had her own ongoing or another mini in quite a while, but who knows? You never say never, right? The Marvel brings back a lot of characters just to keep the rights to them. But this backup series of stories is just kind of interesting, and this is something you can find in Dollar Bin. So I would definitely go hunt them out, just because it's kind of fun, and you never know. Once again, you never know. And for my last honorable mention, I'm going to hit another repeat. As I mentioned before, with the Baron Zemo covers, he's going to be one of the villains, if not the villain, in this Falcon and Winter Soldier series. So definitely seek these books out. These are some great covers. He's a great villain. I'm a big fan. Maybe I'm partial to purple, but I was always into that Secret Wars figure when I was a kid, and he was a character. Whenever he popped up in a comic book, I paid attention. Yeah, my ears pricked up, and I wanted to know what was going on with Baron Zemo. So you have that 606, but in addition to that, we also get this 608, which is a pretty cool cover here. You see him standing there with a sword at that gravestone. Awesome, awesome image. And then, again, I mentioned this before, this Punisher 226, fantastic, fantastic image. Look at the blood and the Punisher skull, him holding there, like, gorgeous, gorgeous covers. So these are also books that you should just keep an eye out for, because Zemo, well, yes, you can go hunt his first appearance, and there were a couple of different Zemos throughout the time in the Marvel Universe, but realistically, one of the things that sells best in comic books these days are just covers, regardless of what's in the guts. I mean, first appearances aside, storylines don't sell as well as awesome cover art. It's just a sad fact. So if you see an image that just catches you on some like guttural level, just grab it. If it's in a dollar bin, just grab it, because most likely that book is going to be something somebody else is going to feel the same about, and they'll give you more than $1 for it. They may be hunting it, or it's just something. It's $1, so just get it for yourself if you don't have it already. Just get it and have it in your collection, because if it elicits that kind of response from you, what's $1? $1's a candy bar these days. With inflation, $1's a can of soda. Grab a comic book. It'll pay dividends far beyond any snack can. So with that said, that's all I got for you this week with my honorable mentions. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alert button so you know when new stuff is dropping. And hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see, and I will try to do more of that content for you, because I'm just here just trying to have fun. This is stuff that I like. This is stuff that I collect, and I'm just trying to share my love of comics with whoever else is interested out there. So with that said, I will at some point be bringing back my own personal dollar bin pickups, and maybe doing that as sort of the honorable mentions going forward. I don't know. I'm kind of playing with the format here and kind of playing with my ideas, reestablishing what I want to do going forward. So hopefully you're liking what I'm doing, and again, give me suggestions. I could use the help. So until next time, I'll see you guys.